Hi everyone, it's Delusion Dispeller, Dee Dee. Presumptuous friend, Dee Dee. Why did I pick that name? Well, I'm presuming I have friends on YouTube. I presume that most of the people that I talk to off of YouTube are my friends, and I'm pretty sure they are. But I presume I have other friends on YouTube that I just haven't heard from yet. And it seems to be the case where people just pop up out of nowhere and say, "Hey, I've been watching you for like the longest time." I had no idea. And it's really awesome that people have been through the years. And I'm looking at my eyebrow going, is one darker than the other? Yes. I will be right back because this is going to bother me because I'm too OCD for my own good. So I'm going to do my eyebrow real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I was accused in so many words of being vain. And I don't think it's so much that I'm vain, but I do care about what I look like. I used to not care. And look at that. It still makes it look like one is darker than the other, doesn't it? What if I move it over here? Then they look even. Isn't that weird? When I move the light, my eyebrows look different. I guess that's normal because of the shadow and stuff. Anyway, um, I thought I'd come on and chit chat with whoever decides to pop on right now. I know everybody's probably busy doing stuff with family or maybe something else. Who knows? Maybe you're on a different channel. I don't really care. Whatever. I just like to have people to talk to when I come on, like anybody does, really. Let me see if I can view this on YouTube. Yep, I can. All right, there we go. And yep, nobody there either. So, oh well. I just thought I'd give it a go and see if anybody wanted to chat or whatever, and see how well it works in this room because I, of course, am in my bedroom, my pink and blue room. Oh boy, what is going on with this hair? Yikes. It was just flying all over. So, this afternoon I took the pool that we used to have the litter in, the kiddie pool with a D, and brought it back in after I washed it all out and wiped it dry with a towel and stuff. And I put it in the kitty room with some litter. So now they have their big litter box back because with 5 cats, those little litter boxes are not going to cut it for us. And we always did real well with the little kid pool full of litter. So that's what we're doing. Matthew decided we needed the bigger litter box. So I agree. I think we should give that a try and see if it's easier to keep up on when there's more space in there. So we shall see. Anyway, so I did that and I moved my bedroom around. I don't know if I didn't show you yet because I just did it. So instead of the dresser being turned with the back of it towards the wall, I actually turned it sideways so that I can get into it easier. Then I moved this shelf, which was right here in front of me before. I moved it over there so that I can have space for my shoes and stuff like that down below. You can see that little drawer down there. Um, and I put this stand right here. My foot's all stuck here on the cord. This this stand right here and this basket on top of the stand so I'll have a place for my dirty laundry. And I moved my table and computer and lamp and whatever chair over here so I have something to sit on. So my computer sits right here on this desk. And if I don't trip myself over these cords, I made myself a little chair here. I just took some cushions. This is an old I think it's a stadium cushion. I think that's what they call it, a stadium seat or a stadium cushion. Put that there. Then I had an old pillow I brought in. Put that there for my booty so I don't have to sit on anything super hard. I'm probably going to get some batting eventually and make a seat for this, like a padded seat. So that's what I've been doing with my day. Um, I just got done eating a chickenless chicken patty sandwich. One piece of bread, some mayo, ketchup, pickles. You know what you have on a chicken patty sandwich. I had that. Had some Jello with a little bit of Cool Whip, and I'm pretty much done eating for the day. I think, other than if I want a salad later or some vegetables or some more stir fry maybe. I don't know, but I feel pretty satisfied. I think till tomorrow. So I just thought I'd come on and chat with y'all for a little bit and see what's up with everybody else. See how your day's been going. Whatever you want to talk about. Matthew is at work, so I am here by myself, and that's that. I did have to go and pick up Matthew's friend from work and drive her to her house because there's no Ubers that run today, and she had no way back to her house. She's a single mom of 4 children, so she needed help getting back home, and I went and drove her home and came back here and did the litter thing like I told you. So that is that. And if there are any batches today after 8:30ish, I may go out and do some batches today, or a batch, just to have that little extra cushion of money. But so far nothing. So far I can't do anything. I mean, because the sun is not down yet. Sundown, I can work again. All right. Anyhow, so what's up, everybody? Somebody say something. Anybody? Lurkers, bench warmers, bandstand folks, new friends I haven't met yet. Anybody? Oh, by the way, these earrings, I got these at that yard sale, the garage sale that I went to yesterday. Aw, Robbie, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I was accused of being full of myself by somebody today, or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know when it was, but I'm clearly obsessed with myself or something. Whatever. I just really like me. If that makes me obsessed with myself, okay, I guess. I am quite happy being who I am. I am comfortable in my own skin. Um, God didn't make any junk with me or anybody that He created that's serving Him, you know. If they're wasting their life on foolishness and hurting people, then they're not beautiful because they're not beautiful on the inside. So they wouldn't be beautiful on the outside even if they were physically beautiful. A person's heart is really what makes them beautiful, to me anyway, to many people. And I try to be good to people, so, you know, I don't feel I have a bad heart. Thank you, Shelly. Aw, thanks, Robbie. Yeah, it's a winter color. You know me and my colors. I got to do all my colors. I don't wear stuff that's not because I don't know. I just don't like it. It makes me look faded. What are you doing, Go? Okay, you can sit in the laundry basket. Why not? So, portable cat carrier there, too. They can sit in the laundry basket while I do my lives. You're very kind, Just Shelly. Shelly, that's such a nice profile picture. I don't think I've ever seen it. And if it was up, it's probably because I can't see stuff like the little tiny icons till I pop it up on the screen. I have trouble seeing it. The only reason I know Robbie is Robbie because he's got the big beard and mustache, so it kind of stands out on the picture. But yeah, I don't keep my font very big, like on the side when people come in, so I don't always see what the picture is of, which is why we get a lot of interesting behavior in here at times, because I just can't see it. Oh, that's precious. Is she that age now, Shelly? Is she little like that still? They grow so darn fast. Yeah, my nieces are still little, but my granddaughter is going to be 15, I think, this year. Amazing. It's like, geesh, where does the time go? So I'm going to try my hand at some podcasts, I think. I'm not going to say where because I'll only be inviting certain people to listen in. I don't want all of YouTube crazy derelict folks coming over and bothering me on my podcast. I want it to be a nice place of peace where I can just talk and not have to worry about battling people in text. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I won't tell everybody where it is, but I am starting a podcast. And the people that I trust, that I'm comfortable with, that I've formed a rapport with, I'll invite them and let them know about it. So, that's my latest endeavor, I guess you could say. My daughter Amber told me, Mom, you got to start doing podcasts. So, I'll give it a go. We'll see. Aw, very nice. Grandbabies are awesome. Nieces and nephews are wonderful. Family's important. I feel bad for people that don't have family. Everybody should have some kind of decent roots to fall back on. Just to chat with once in a while or somebody to say, hey, how are you doing? That kind of thing. Speaking of people saying, hey, how are you doing? Remember I told you about that Chinese guy that I was friends with for years and then I cut him off because of the whole dog eating, cat eating thing? Yeah, well, he contacted me and asked how I am. I said I'm doing fine. I wasn't going to ignore him because I'm not mean like that, but if he starts talking to me more, I may end up saying something about it. It's a hard call because he's kind of stuck in China. He can't get out of there. It's not something where you just decide one day, oh, I think I'll leave China and go to the United States. Especially right now, I'm pretty sure they're blocking access from other countries into our country. So I don't really like talking about what the blessings that we have in the US and whatever, making people feel bad. But at the same time, if he's okay with eating dogs and cats and killing them, I don't want anything to do with them. So I don't know. He hasn't talked to me again. He hasn't messaged me again. So we'll see where that goes, if it goes anywhere. I was going to paint my nails, but now I set my nail polish down and I have no idea what I did with it. When I find it, I'll paint them again. They're not very long. I've been shortening them a lot. They've been really bugging me this summer. I don't know why, but I just don't like real long nails. They just irritate me. I need to color my hair again. Look at those grays coming in. Yikes. Looking like an old granny. Oh well, what are you going to do? You get old, it happens. Not going to be young forever. Hmm. Thanks for chatting a few times anyway. I'm glad somebody chatted. Now, 9 people, nobody's saying anything. 10 people, nobody's saying anything. I think a podcast will be an interesting experience for me because really nobody has to come into a room. It doesn't work like that, I don't think. Oh, huh? Wait a minute. Whoa, slow down. Forever Spring. I'm going to pop up your comments so I can read them bigger. May I ask how you came about your belief that COVID-19 was brought here by jealous Chinese people? Probably because I tutored some people and I knew the underlying attitude. Why do we have to wear masks everywhere? Why don't we have the freedoms you guys have? We want to move to America where we can do what we want and be who we want. That's why. And I'm not changing my belief. I still believe it. I'm not saying that's the only reason it's here, but I think that that is the underlying attitude of them. Am I a feminist? Depends on your definition. I don't know what you mean by that. A Karen? Who's a Karen? What is a Karen? My name's Laura, actually. It's not Karen, but that attitude kills people. No, it doesn't. People's attitudes do not kill people. Weapons kill people. Use of weapons kills people. So I'm not sure what you mean that attitude kills people. No, it's an opinion. What? Swag God, you're not. Huh? Wear a mask? I do wear a mask when I'm in public. Okay. I do. I'm not sure why I would need to wear a mask in my house. You have asthma, and because of people like you, I still can't get out? Because of people like me? I didn't create this situation, so I'm not really sure why that would be my fault. No, the coronavirus is no joke. I didn't say it was. It's terrible. A lot of famous people have died. A lot of good people have died because of it. I would never say it's a joke. In fact, a lot of people, every time you sneeze, they'll be like, "Oh, corona." You know, it's not a joke. Oh, the people who don't believe in wearing a mask. Oh, okay. Told you you had to wear a mask inside. No one has said that. Okay, well, you said wear a mask. So I was just responding to that. Wear a mask. I do wear a mask. I'm an Instacart shopper. I have to wear a mask. You don't. Hmm. Yeah. Well, keep talking because at least somebody's saying something. Even if you're in here to lash out at me, at least you're talking. I'm not sitting here bored. I like your name, by the way, and it's a pretty flower. I love flowers. I believe in wearing a mask. I just don't like them. They're hard to breathe in. You're breathing your own carbon dioxide. You're not getting enough oxygen to your brain. It's making your face break out and sweat. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, of course. I believe in wearing masks. I don't have an issue with the concept of it. Ooh, how pretty. That's very nice. I am not from Florida. I am from Illinois. Well, I'm from New York, but I live in Illinois. I was born in New York, Buffalo. I beg to differ. You might want to go and watch my one video that I did. A guy actually tested it. It lowers your oxygen level by several points. Maybe I can find it and send it to you if you want the link for it. He actually tests it like right on the air, right on live. He takes an oxygen tester and tests it with and without the mask. And it definitely dropped a few points. Yeah, it does. It does. We can sit here and go back and forth. It does. It doesn't. It does. It doesn't. We can do that for an hour, but it doesn't negate the fact of what it does. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It also lowers your immune system. I can't talk. Now there's people saying it doesn't. Huh. That's weird. So, okay. I guess it's an opinion then. All right, no problem. It doesn't lower oxygen, whatever. It just makes me feel cruddy. We'll just say that, okay? We won't even go by the links. We'll just say, to me, I don't like it. Yeah, good point, Swag. Sometimes people can be wrong on Facebook. But I did watch the thing, and his oxygen did drop, so I figured it was true. But at any rate, I will wear my mask. I have to wear a mask picking up the groceries, like buying them, and I also have to wear it when I deliver the groceries in the heat outside as I walk to their door, and I do wear it. Sorry if I buffered. But normally, yes, I wear a mask. You get anxiety wearing one. A lot of people do. You can get a doctor's note that you don't have to wear a mask at work. I know that for a fact. If I use Nair on my upper lip, it will remove the hair. Um, what hair? What hair? I don't have hair. It's a shadow. There's no hair up there. Anything else? What all else do you want to criticize about my appearance today? It really doesn't matter to me because I know what I look like. I look in the mirror every day, and I don't have a mustache today. When I get hair up there, I shave it. I don't use Nair. Nair burns. I grew up using Nair. I hate that stuff. I just take a razor and shave it off. I appreciate your help or your attempt at it. You can be helpful, but it's kind of a moot point though because I don't have hair on my lip. But yeah, if I have hair, yes, I know Nair will remove it. So will Neat. That's the other one that does. Are you guys gamers? Did you come over from the gamer channel? Because I know when I go on StreamYard, I can't really keep the younger than 18-year-olds out of here or those that act younger than 18. So there's usually a gamer mentality that just likes to nitpick at people that they go into their lives, or the Reddit community that my videos for some reason pop up on regularly. Yes, neat. You don't game. Okay, well, my husband does. That's why I was wondering. And he likes to nitpick and tease too. That's why I said that. But I'm glad you're here. You're welcome here. I was bored anyway. Nobody much was saying anything. Just my friend Robbie and one other person was talking to me briefly, but then it kind of went quiet. It got kind of boring. Just Shelly, yeah. So I'd rather have people come in and say something, even if it's negative. I don't care. Whatever. People are saying negative stuff about me on YouTube and other places anyway. I'm not going to stop everybody from saying negative things. I'm not even going to try. There's no point in it. If you don't have a sense of self-worth, everything negative anybody says about you, you're going to believe. And then their voice is going to be louder in your mind than yours is. And that's not healthy. So say what you will. I don't care. Whatever. But yeah, you're welcome here. Yeah, glad I could help. My cousins used to use the neat a lot. My mom used the Nair, and she's the one that got me into using Nair. No, my legs aren't hairy at all. Sí, hablo español un poquito. See, look. Does that look hairy to you? No. In fact, we did a video a while ago um, about the Epilady. Have you guys heard of the Epilady? I used that when I was like 12 or something, and I never grew hair back on my legs. I love to cook, and I'm a vegetarian, so anything vegetarian I will cook if I know how. Yeah, it's kind of a human thing for legs to get hairy, I'm pretty sure. Most Mostly. You're a man, okay. Well, I probably won't remember that necessarily that you're a man, because unless somebody has like a blue icon near their name or something, I don't know. And usually we prejudicely associate women with flowers instead of men, but men can like flowers too. I had a cousin that loved to sew and knit and do all of what we used to consider girly things, and he's one of the manliest men you'll ever meet. But man, was he very talented and still is. Very much a genius, like a literal genius. Very intelligent man. Pretty sure he became a professor at a college at some point in USD, University of San Diego. Teddy bear, you're not going outside. It's too hot out. Oh, my cats are mad at me because I will not let them out in that heat. Oh, that's nice. I love flowers too, very much. Look at my lamp. Can you see this? I love this cute lamp. I don't remember where we got it. Probably at a Goodwill or something. It's got a little bird on it. It's got some flowers on it. I actually saw these kind of flowers at where was it? It was one of the grocery stores that I do batches at. And I almost bought the seeds because I would love to grow those. Those are so neat looking, so different. Flowers, all kinds of flowers, little birdies. It's the cutest lamp. Matthew grabbed it because that's my husband, by the way. It's a pink lamp, and he likes pink. Yes, he's a man that likes pink. I never thought I'd meet a man that liked pink, although my brother Matthew also likes pink. So I have a brother Matthew and a husband Matthew, but my brother's name has two T's in it. My husband's name only has one. Yes, I love birds too. I used to have quite a few birds. I had a parrot named Polly. I had a bird named Windermere. My first bird's name was Engelbert Humperdinck, named after the singer. I was a weird little girl. I liked like adult music. Oh, blue muscary. Oh, the flowers are blue muscary or muscary, however you say it. Very pretty. Very interesting and unique flowers. It's not like your typical flower because it grows like a cone, I guess. But they look very interesting. I would not mind having a garden of those. I'm learning to grow plants forever spring. My friend Mommy Mars, who isn't in here right now, she sent me some chicken and hens back in the winter time. And unfortunately, the first ones died, and then she sent me some more a couple months after that, and they're growing. They're starting to have little babies, and oh, they only live about 3 days. Bummer. Yeah, I noticed that my neighbor planted some kind of roses. I don't know what kind they were. She always fussed at me about backing into the driveway. She's afraid I'd run over her roses. But she plants them like right at the edge of the road or right at the edge of the driveway. So yeah, I could have run over them had I not learned how to back into the driveway properly, which I have now. Um, yeah, it does hurt, Susie. And I noticed she finally did plant her flowers this year, and they only lived for like maybe a week, if that. They're already dead. I was like, oh, how sad. I mean, it was enjoyable while they lived. They were beautiful, but they die and that's it. They're annuals. I think they come up every year. Yeah, Apple Lady hurts. There is no arguing with that. It hurt bad, but I kept at it. I don't even know how many times I did it, but eventually it just killed every root in my leg. And so I don't grow hair on my legs at all now. I don't know if I used it on my arms because I really don't have much hair on my arms either. Knowing me, I probably used it on my legs and my arms. That would explain a lot. Yeah, everything seems to be growing real nice. I planted some tomato seeds, like from cherry tomatoes. Schick Hydro. I've heard of that. Is it like a razor and it shoots out water or something, Shelly? What was I saying? I don't even remember. I need to test my blood pressure, y'all, while I'm sitting here and relaxed for the most part. So, excuse me a minute. After I pump this thing up, I'm going to check and see how my blood pressure is doing because I haven't been doing that. And I'm supposed to be doing it every day, twice a day. So I better get to it before I forget again while I have it on my mind. Yeah, tomatoes, thank you. Cherry tomatoes. I planted some. Just the wet seeds from the actual tomato. I popped them under the soil. And actually it's succulent soil and they grew and they're growing like crazy. Amazingly. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta be quiet while I do this. 151 over 80. Ooh, that's not good. It's too high. But I did have a little bit too much salt today, so I think I'll be all right. I just have to cut back on the salt again. All right. Anyway, thank you, Norma. At least it's not a critical topic. It's not a come in and attack Dee Dee topic, which is kind of nice. It started that way, but I look a little rough today. What do you mean? I look a little rough. I don't know what you mean by rough. I just need to color my hair. I really don't look rough at all. I look pretty good compared to how I could look. Susie Q, do you watch my channel normally? Because I assume you have something to compare today with, right? And if so, what are you comparing me with? I'm very curious to know when I didn't look rough. Because this is pretty much me every day. This is how I look, other than when I put my hair up or do something with my face or whatever. Do tell. Define rough. My camera. You guys, I've used the same computer for a long time. Sometimes I go live on my phone, but right now I'm doing it on my laptop. Let me see if I can clean the camera lens. Maybe that'll help. There, is that better? My lighting? What is wrong with my lighting? Let me go on my phone and see what I look like on there. Maybe I don't know what I look like here. Just a minute. No, that's pretty much me. Guess I'm just a rough character. It's not an old camera at all. It's my laptop camera. There's me on my phone. I look the same. It's just me. I guess I'm just a rough looking creature. What can I say? I am who I am. What would you like me to do? You want me to do my hair? Here, let's see what I can do with my hair. Look at all that gray. Good God. I'm going to just fluff my hair up like this. Oh, there you go. Now I look rough. Oh, man. I look real rough now. I really do need to color my hair, though. Gosh, that gray is something. I don't like it. Just looking old, y'all. I am almost 54, so I'm not a spring chicken. No, my internet is not good. You're right about that. Although my husband says it's the computer, not the internet. So maybe I just need a new computer. I don't know. I don't know the difference. I look fine. The camera isn't HD. The picture is grainy. Oh. I don't have wrinkles. What wrinkles? Susie Q. That's what everybody tells me. Oh, Dee Dee, your skin is so beautiful. It's perfect. You don't have any wrinkles. The only wrinkle I have that I know of is a frown line and then these lines up here and above my eyebrows. But what wrinkles are you seeing? What? What are you talking about? Nobody's saying I look bad. Hi, Hill. You better watch it. Hillary's in here. Come close and let you see my forehead. Okay. There. Does that help? I got lines in my forehead. I'm old. And I used to worship a lot, and I would close my eyes and go like this. And it would make little liney wrinkles in my head, and they stayed there. Thank you, Norma. Troll alert. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, but the trolls are the only ones talking. Yeah, I lost quite a bit of weight. Yeah, Hill won't put up with it. They're not under my skin, citizen's arrest. I'm just bantering with them. Forever Spring is a nice man that likes flowers, apparently. Oh, really? Well, yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't it cause stretch marks, though? I definitely have those. I also had 4 children that will cause stretch marks. It's all right, citizens arrested Hillary. I was bored. Nobody was saying anything. So these people came in and started picking at me at first, and then we talked a little bit. Then they started picking again, and I think they're back to picking. Hey, Gravy. Gravy's another one that will kick tail. You don't want to mess with GK. I am proud of my success, though. I just wish it was a little bit more, but you cannot rush a good thing, as they say. Only one person you are watching. Aw, Hillary, that's really nice. You were, you are, and you always will be beautiful. And Forever Spring says, I'm not a troll. Be proud of the wrinkles. Ooh, Gravy K, I like your profile picture. I don't know what it's of, but it's cool. Oh, yeah. monitoring what they say. Yeah, well, there's 20 people in here now. Wow. Just pick at Dee Dee and all the people come in. Whatever. Dee Dee doesn't care. Not about that. What? Ted, you can't go out. You just can't. It's too hot, dude. Ah, nice. Top of the Empire State Building. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever been to the Empire State Building. Not if it's in New York City. I haven't. There's Angela Critters. Hey. So you took your comments down on the channel, and I took my comments down after you. So now we're cowards because we took our comments down. But then I put more comments up, so whatever. I'm nobody's coward, and I'm definitely not a scapegoat. I can hold my own in a conversation. But if someone wants to pick at me, then take my email address and come at me there, you know. I already know chat room discussions don't go anywhere as far as solving anything. I rarely ever seen resolutions on YouTube chat rooms. Oh, it's in a different room, Gravy K. I'm not saying any names. Yeah, I know, Angela. It was pretty rude. I took it funny at first, but then when I got attacked by the person I thought was okay with me, that kind of bugged me. It was like, you came in my room, you were nice to me. You said you do deliveries too, like you were trying to kind of find a connection with me. And then he turns on me after that. Yep, ringleader. Preach, Dee Dee. Yeah, well, people can talk about my dancing all they want or my body. I don't see any of them showing their face. And I'm the coward. That's true, Gravy. Yeah. Well, sometimes it invokes it in you, you know. Get irritated with people, you're going to lose your cool. Oh, gosh, no. Nate? Heck no. Nate's a sweetheart. Hey, G. Marie. It is hard work. It was fun, though. I just was having fun. It's a hobby. They need to do a video of it before they can point fingers. That's what I feel about that. You couldn't have a channel? What do you mean? Because you wouldn't want to show your face? We don't like that. We're talking about the people that are throwing stones. Well, she was, Hillary, originally. Till she realized I was nothing that I was being accused of being. I was nothing like what she was told I was, or who she was told I was. That's usually the way it goes. People tend to believe things just because somebody says it, and then they find out, hey, you're nothing like that. That was all made up. Yep, that it was. Well, yeah. You had the right impression. If it was during the time when all that stuff was going on, you had the right impression then. But if you still think of that, then you would have the wrong impression. Yep, exactly. That's how we do it. Be yourself. People will plant ideas, and it's up to you whether you go along with them or not. You know what? In the end, it worked out fine because the people that didn't like me are now really close friends. So I'm not complaining. God took what the enemy meant for harm and turned it around for my good. He always does that in one way or the other. He's got my back. Ooh, here comes the thunderstorm. You're definitely not going out right now. It's going to be pouring, T. You can't go out there. No, you can't. No. No kitties outside. I'm sorry. Look at his face. Let's see if you can see his face. You can't go outside, TT. I know. You're not happy with me, I know. I'm very sorry. But we are expecting big thunderstorms, Teddy Bear. Yeah. And it's not good for you to be out in the thunderstorms or the heat. So you're going to stay in here right now. You'd hope. Good point, Gravy. Critical thinking. Yeah, I know his meow. He's so cute. Little old man. He's just not happy right now with me. Poor Teddy. I know. I'm a meanie, huh? I'm a meanie. I know, Ted. I know. Life is unfair sometimes. Ugh, he would stay outside 24/7, I swear. If he could, he would be out there. He loves it outside. Karma is a blankety blank, as people say. I think karma is the same thing as you reap what you sow. You go around being nasty to everybody, eventually it's going to bite you on the butt. Oh, I know. The cats love to sit on puzzles. Usually right in the spot where you're trying to find the piece that fits, right? That's good, Gravy. I'm glad your karma's good. Well, you were part of my good karma with the car. And now I have a job that I do almost every day because of you giving me that car. And I often think, man, what about driving that old clunker truck around doing what I do? Worked out perfectly having the car that's nice, kept up nice. I can drive into nice neighborhoods. They don't look at, good God, who's delivering our groceries, you know? So you really helped me out with that. It's not all about the money and the image and stuff, but there is a certain thing to how you present things, and I'm bringing groceries to people that have lots of money, and I mean a lot of money. Some of these houses, wow. So I don't want to show up in a clunker truck to deliver their groceries. I want to have a nice car that makes it look like I have some kind of self esteem and self worth, in what I own. And thanks to Gravy K, I can do that. Hmm. Yep. Life is short. Be your best you. Exactly. Anybody that gets caught up in petty stuff needs to just have a couple news things pop up on your news feed on your computer. You'll realize all this garbage and arguing and bickering on YouTube is nothing. It's ashes. It's literally ashes. Means nothing. There's people all over the country, all over the world losing their lives right now in very heinous, awful ways. And we're worried about what so and so said to so and so about us or whatever. It's just dumb. It's petty and it's dumb. It does not matter one iota. So, if people want to sit and waste their time on that kind of foolishness, then more power to them. I'm not going to. I'm not going to get caught up in that craziness. I might comment, yeah, but I'm not going to get sucked back into that. Yeah, it has, definitely, Norma. People have no sense of empathy or compassion or anything for other people. Oh, that's cool, Angela. I've sold cars, but I'm in a different financial situation than a lot of people are. Oh, yeah, I know, hell. Very sad. Yeah, they don't. Exactly. Yeah, sociopaths are ones that have no feelings and can continue to wound without having any remorse and enjoying every moment of it while they watch the other person suffer or feel hurt or upset. That's a sociopathic behavior for sure. No argument there. How to spot a sociopath in 3 easy steps. Let's look at this. It sounds like a good topic to talk about. What's an iota? 1 bit. Like it means it doesn't matter at all. That's what an iota is. You're probably just playing, aren't you? Okay, let's look at this website just for kicks and giggles. Dominance. Willingness to disregard or violate the rights of others. Mm-hmm. They lack a conscience, so they'll do anything to get what they want. Yeah. You size up whether someone has these traits through the web method, their words, emotions, and behavior. So their words, they're fast talkers. Their words are mostly, if not entirely, false. They use a lot of words designed to cover their behavior. They may be different than who they say they are. Big promises, big stories about the past or the future. Big plans, but no way to prove anything, no basis for them. Extremely positive words. Oh, I call that flattery. Flattery. Oh, you're my best friend. I love you so much. I never met anybody like you. You're just awesome. Let's see. You deserve better than them. You make me a better person. You're the most beautiful. You're the most talented person I've ever met. Extremely negative words. You lied to me, even though you didn't, and they lie constantly to you. I can never trust you again. I will destroy you. Don't tell anyone what we're doing or I'll have to hurt you. Oh, lots of threats like that I've had in the past from this one mentor lady I always talk about. Actually, more her husband. Her husband threatened me. Don't tell anybody what you've experienced in this house. Do you hear me? And I was like, why? Well, we're a ministry family. We don't want anybody to know anything that goes on here. We're very private people. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, what's going to go on here that you don't want anybody to know, you know? I found out real quickly, staying with those crazy people, what went on there. And I remember him saying, I better not hear that this came onto not PayPal, Pal Talk, because I might have to, take action. Like, what are you going to do to me? And he's like, don't worry about it. Just don't let anything get out. What goes on here stays here. It was very scary. Very scary, yes. You deserve to be punished after what you did. I've never hurt you, but look at what you've done to me. Oh, that's their favorite one. I'm not doing anything, but look at how you're treating me, and you call yourself a Christian? They love that one. You call yourself a Christian? Look how you're acting. Yeah, my mentor used to say that one a lot, too. I would hold her accountable to the word because, she was a pastor's daughter. And I would say, oh, really? Does God tell you to tell lies? Does God tell you to treat people as less than yourself? Because she would do that with people in her congregation. And she would say, don't tell me what I don't know about the Bible. I know the Bible. My father's a pastor, and I'm a pastor, and I know the word. It's like, whatever. Okay, you might know the word, but you're not living the word. That's the point. And you're trying to mentor me. So there's a disconnect somewhere, lady. Okay, they'll often switch back and forth between extreme charm and extreme threats to get what they want, depending what they see or is or isn't working at the time. Watch out for strong opinions, which they then drop to adopt the opposite point of view when it's convenient. They'll use whatever words they perceive as helping them dominate the situation at the moment, like an artist's palette of colors. Oh, yeah, they're very talented at doing all this stuff, too. They'll figure out your weak spots and vulnerabilities. They'll boost your ego. And then all of a sudden, they'll say stuff like, make fun of your body, make fun of something you said or did. They'll just dig at you. They know which place to hit to hurt, I was your friend and look how you treated me. Now you've lost me. What are you going to do now? Type of thing. That kind of thing. Let's see. How do you feel around the person? It's often your emotions that first tell you to beware because your brain wants to believe them. Many people marry sociopaths or hire them, do business deals with them, elect them to responsible positions, even though they saw some warning signs. They wanted to believe the person's words rather than pay attention to how they felt. Trust your feelings more than their words. Ooh, I like that. That's true. Sometimes I couldn't even handle this lady's voice. My mentor, former mentor, I would hear her voice and it would just make me cringe. It just intimidate me so bad. If you have an uncomfortable or extreme feeling, check it out. Do a little research. Ask around about what people think of so-and-so. Really? So go and investigate their background. Look them up. There's nothing wrong with that, people. When people tell you, oh, she doxed me, she was looking up my private information, finding out my background, good. Good for her. Good for her or him, whoever. If you have an uneasy feeling about somebody, you better be looking up their background. You don't know who you're dealing with on the internet. It could be anybody. There's nothing wrong with that. Look up my background, whatever. I know people have anyway. You're not going to find anything. There's nothing, yeah, some speeding tickets, maybe parking ticket, stuff like that, but you're not going to find anything sinister in my background. Try as you might. I just am basically a genuinely decent person. Let's see. There's a fear around a sociopath that they could hurt you if they wanted to. They're predators. You might feel naturally uncomfortable being alone with them and feel like you want to get out of the situation. Leave, ask questions later. Don't let them talk you out of it. Take your time, get more background information about them. Yeah, it keeps telling you, get the background information. Yeah, I know, citizen's arrest. I know. That's not doxing exactly. I'm just saying people accuse you of doxing them if you go and look up their background information. Infatuation. Yeah. You can fall for them if you're going through a really lonely time or you're grieving, just came out of a bad relationship. If you feel like you've been swept off your feet by somebody, you might be falling for a sociopath. They're like larger than life. They seem so amazing, so funny, so enjoyable to be with, so intelligent and witty and charming. So it seems like most of the people that are all those things I just mentioned are not your average person. The average people are just average. They might be fun sometimes, but they have problems. They have things they're dealing with. A sociopath always seems like they got all their stuff together or they're victims. Everybody needs to cater to them and feel sorry for them. It goes back and forth. It depends on the person, I guess. Extreme sympathy. If you feel yourself feeling very sympathetic towards somebody and you feel yourself doing something you wouldn't normally do, you might be dealing with a sociopath. So don't so much listen to their words, but watch the behavior. Ask yourself, would I ever do that? Extreme behavior is common for people that are sociopathic. They'll cover it up with excuses. I was tired. I was under a lot of stress. So and so made me do it. I didn't do anything. It was everybody else that was doing it. I was just sitting back and not doing anything. But yet, they are your henchmen doing your business for you. Still a sociopath. Still. They're always blameless and rarely apologize. Unless they're caught and it'll make them look good. Yeah, they'll say they're sorry or apologize as long as that'll make people trust them again. That's true. Everybody's information is available, or most people's, online. They target people. They feel like they can treat somebody cruelly and they feel justified in it. They love the suffering of other people. Most people will stay away from them, but vulnerable people, loving people, empaths, compassionate people, truly friendly, decent people will get sucked into these kind of things because, well, we care about people. It says that if you do encounter one, don't get aggressive back with them. Don't fight them. Don't argue with them. And don't show your fear or your frustration. Just calmly slip away. Because if you get upset, like I tend to do sometimes, it shows that they're irritating you and getting under your skin, and they keep on doing that. All right, smile, smirks, and laughter. One surprise is how they enjoy other people's pain and hardships. And this says, in legal cases, I've seen sociopaths smile, smirk, or outright laugh when a victim tells their story in a deposition or open court. And it catches your attention because 90% of people would never do that. So if you see somebody laughing, smirking, smiling out loud when somebody is going through pain, or finds something horrid happening to somebody in a movie or a TV screen, you're probably dealing with a sociopath. And that's how they react to it. They laugh at it. They scoff at it. They think it's funny to watch somebody be harmed. Sorry, Shelley. Sorry you're going through that. Childhood behavior history. Person has the signs of it by age 15. It could include behaviors of harming animals or pets, stealing, starting fires, or serious pathological lying pattern. So they try to hide their past history, or they make excuses about it. They compared it to the Parkland shooter in Florida, who had a history of harming animals. People knew about it, but they didn't realize what that meant, what potential that could create. And this is only a very brief method to determine a sociopath. So it's the web, their words, your emotions, and their behavior. Can remember that. That's kind of interesting. Didn't expect to go there, but glad I did. Yeah, calmly slip away, slink away. You trip out on Google Earth. Hey, Glow. I was thinking of you, Gloria. Oh, my phone's going to start talking about gibberish now because it heard me say, hey, Glow. Every time I say, hey, Glow, it thinks I'm saying, hey, Google. And it said, hi there.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have a sketchy history either. Oh, the person in your life is a narcissist? Hey, Google, sing Gloria.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
It's sing la 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 la. No, sing Gloria. Hey, Google, sing Gloria.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Wash your hands for 40 seconds, please. Soap will chase the germs away so you don't cough and sneeze. Lather up your hands about a half a minute more. Get in between each finger, you can never be too sure. Clean, clean, clean your hands, and if you're getting bored, remember, friend, that in the end, good health is your reward. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands, you're almost there, hooray.
Wow.
Soap and water, lather up at least 5 times a day. Rinse, rinse, rinse your hands, just 5 more seconds now.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
having fun, we're almost done, now let's give you a towel.
If you want to hear that again.
No, I don't want to hear that again. I told it to sing Gloria. It was wash, wash, wash your hands. Apparently, that song is associated with hand washing now. No, narcissists are not sociopaths. But yeah, some of the traits can be. Yeah, it has many verses, Gloria. Shelly says, hi, Glowbug. What? No, buddy, you can't go out. I'm sorry. No. Oh, I hate when he gets like this. He'll just round, round, round constantly. Yeah, you'll meet people with narcissistic tendencies. But when you run into a malignant narcissist, a real narcissist, you will know it. And it will be hard to get away from them, too, unless they decide they're done with you like so much rubbish and have a new victim. Yeah, it's threatening to thunderstorm here, Glow. We're supposed to get a big thunderstorm. So I made sure I got all the cats in. Yeah, I know. Everybody's a narcissist on YouTube, according to people. Yeah, and I would say my mentor that I always talk about, former mentor, she was probably more borderline most of the time, but had definite narcissistic tendencies. She was way too insecure, I think, than to be a true malignant narcissist. I bet, Glow. So apparently the Avengers umbrella I got Matthew is too small. He came in the other day after using it. He was soaking wet. I felt bad. I thought it was big enough, but I guess not. It's just a little kid's umbrella, but I thought it would at least keep his little head warm or dry, I mean. But apparently not. My bad, my mistake. Ooh, I have new test results available again in my portal. Let's see if they got my lady exam results finally. And hopefully it's good news. I sure as heck don't want any bad news. It's sunny there? Good. Glad it's sunny where you are. Not sunny here. In fact, it's quite dark here. Although it might be a situation like last night where it gets really dark and then it rains and then the sun comes back out because it's early yet. Except it's not early, it's 7 o'clock, so maybe not. Okay, let's see. I have 5 new messages. Probably the same 5 that are always there. Thank you for your recent visit. How about my test results? My heart always pounds on this. Oh, that's just the urine culture. Normal. Okay, well, that's good. I don't have an infection. No UTIs. Hooray. Your garden needs rain. Yeah, I know how that is. You're drinking grape Gatorade. Yeah, I need to be drinking my Gatorade too. My stevia Gatorade. I just really don't like it much. So I haven't. What did I say about rain, Norma? Oh, you like the rain. Oh, there goes the boom boom. I just heard it. Hmm. About the angels bowling in heaven, about the thunder, you